Are you the parent of a minor child and you're wondering, when in the heck is school starting and what are we supposed to follow as far as our schedule in order to follow our parenting plan? My name's Patrick Slaughter. I'm a family law attorney with Lefevre and Slaughter, and I'd like to tell you that I had a real solid answer, but unfortunately, most of us don't. A lot of it is going to depend on the personal preferences of the judge you're in front of. I can give you some ideas based on what I have seen. Generally, judges are requiring parents to follow the parenting plan as if the school schedule was normal. So what does that mean? Well, if school is supposed to start the second week of August, then whenever that typical date is, or whatever date was announced on your school system's calendar as being the first day of school, the court will consider that the first day of the school year. And a lot of your parenting time will be based around, those dates. So even if the school system is going to a, study at home type program, or they're going to have a program where the children come to school in the morning but go back home in the afternoon, or some school systems are talking about coming in 2 days a week, or some are talking about coming in 3 days a week. Whenever that day of school starts, whether it's at home, whether it's one of these other alternative type schedules, that will be considered the first day of school. Why is that important? A lot of parenting plans will require the child to be returned to who I would term the school parent the day before school is supposed to start, or maybe the week before school is supposed to start. So you need to interpret that, recognizing that whatever day the school system recognizes the day that the school calendar commences, whether it's at home or some of these other split schedules, will be the day that the court is going to look for the parties to recognize when it comes to implementing the terms in their parenting plan. I know that sounds confusing as heck. It's plenty confusing for a lot of attorneys too. If that's something that's confusing you and you've got that as an issue coming up because we're not that far away from August, feel free to pick up the phone, give us a call. We're happy to listen to you read your parenting plan to us and help you to interpret that the best we can. Don't try to go it alone. At least you'll have the information that you need. Try to make sure that you're doing your best to comply with the parenting plan, which is a court order. And you want to make sure you do what the court order says so you can't be held in contempt, or worse, your failure to follow the court order be held against you later on in a contested custody case. So do the best you can. Find out when your school system is saying that the school year is going to start and make all your calculations based on that.